Tinubu is going to Arab Joint Summit in Saudi Arabia. I mean, in the last 1 year or so, Nigeria has moved toward Islamization more often. Just also yesterday, we were told that Iran and Iraq, which Shetima, of course, openly supports and, of course, follows, have now pushed a bill to reduce the age for child marriage, which is from 18 years to 9 years old. I mean, it seems Nigeria, we are no longer safe. Looking at what's going on with this Muslim ticket, and it seems the only hope that we have left right now is, of course, the zone that has not been infiltrated with Islam, which of course that zone is called the Biafra. Good morning. What's your reaction?
Good morning, Nee. That's the angle I'm looking at. Is we are heading towards Islamization. I mean the entire country, because I don't know what concern. I don't see what concern Nigeria with the kind of Islamic law Iran, Iraq is coming out with. We are Nigeria here. We have our constitution. I don't think it is enshrined in Nigerian constitution that children of from 9 to 18 years of age, are eligible. I don't know what I understand for marriage, and it is not our culture here. It is not in our constitution, unless, like we are seeing Yoruba Arab emancipating recently when Tinubu claimed, the victory of last year presidential election. We can see Yoruba Arab, I repeat it, coming out, because I see Yoruba as people that are, teamly Christians, teamly as well, traditional worshippers. They have never gotten that population that is required to, say that Yorubas are Muslims. No, but recently with the Muslim ticket, we are seeing Arab Yoruba, gradually emancipating. Look at the summit the president has attended so far. Is the Arab Islamic summit, or meeting. That is, which is, if you ask me, I would say is OIC, a branch of OIC, Organization of Islamic Congress. I'm not in support of that, because I've not, ever been able to understand where we are heading to, whether we should assume recently this Arab Islamic Republic of Nigeria, or Arab Republic of Nigeria, or Islamic Republic of Nigeria. I'm aware that we have Arab Republic of Egypt. That one is what I know, quite right. Arab Republic of Egypt. I know that one. I've not known or heard of Arab Republic of Nigeria, because I'm a Christian, I'm a Biafran, I'm from southeastern Nigeria. Then, but we've seen it playing out. Tinubu and his Fulani allies are riding Nigerians as if we are horses. How could he have attended that summit? What does it spell? What does it mean to a Nigerian man, Nigerian people, attending Arab summit, Islamic summit? That is a question that is required urgent, solution or answer. Where are we heading to? Are we not a secular state?
I was about to ask you that question.
Yes.
I felt the president was supposed to represent the secularity, because this meeting that Tinubu wants to attend in Saudi Arabia, I can say for sure that there won't be any Christian in that gathering. Because on what ground? Because the ideology is quite different. Because they are going to pray.
And there
will be a moment that they will pray in the Islamic way. And
yes.
if he's found wanting, in fact, he might be castigated. He might even be harassed. So it seems now that the Christians
are sleeping in Nigeria.
In the government corridor now have been sidelined and marginalized.
I'm telling you, the Christians are marginalized. Those ones on the corridor of power. They turn their back on this kind of happening. Recently, we are seeing a secular country drifting back into, degenerating into another thing. I don't understand. We are now drifting towards that axis of Islamism, because attending Arab summit, Islamic summit in Saudi Arabia, there is a logistic already in place to be paid for. It's an expenses. Money should be spent on logistics, and this money belongs to you and I. I'm a Christian. You are a Christian. There are Muslims. There are traditional worshippers. Someone should not be using our money to play religious game. And Tinubu is a Nigerian president. Nigerian president is the most powerful president according to some circles and some area in the world. That's why he is above board, he's above questions, he's above punity or punishment or whatever. Tinubu is above board. That's why he can wake up any day and declare whatever he want to declare. Okay, I pray. Let that meeting end up with Tinubu coming home to tell Nigerians that we are no longer Federal Republic of Nigeria, but either Islamic Republic or Arab Republic of Nigeria. That is when everybody should do what? Wake up. That is what can wake Christians up from their slumber. I've never seen Obasanjo attending any meeting in Jerusalem, all of a sudden spending our money attending meeting to Jerusalem, because I know that's the capital city of the whole Christians in the world.
What
we are seeing here is Buhari managing our money, our oil anyhow, inviting Arabs here, inviting Arab University, Arabic University, Arabic school, funded in Iran. See, it is uncalled for. Tinubu and Buhari, they spent money for how many years now attending Hajj? Hajj is coming next year, and Tinubu is going to spend money on Hajj. Does it concern me if anybody goes to Mecca to worship Allah? It's not my business. I'm a Nigerian, I'm a Christian, I'm from southeastern Nigeria. Our natural resources is on the line here. The money they are spending is a Commonwealth money, it's for us, it's for everybody. It doesn't belong to Hausa, it doesn't belong to this or that. It is generally for all of us. So it is uncalled for. There are some actions. If this president is in an advanced society or an advanced country, that will lead to what? Impeachment. Yes, they will put you out because you are just there for selfish interests. You are there for interest of some religious sect, not for everybody. Christians are just watching these people. They are messing us up. And we are the Christians. We made the mistake in the first place. We shouldn't have allowed anything like is a Muslim ticket. It is uncalled for. It is extrajudicial. It is extra legal. We run a secular state. We are not running an Islamic or Arabic state here. Nigeria is for everybody.
Okay, Mr. Raf, this issue of romanticizing with Islamic banks and Islamic organization actually started under Buhari. And we saw under Buhari that he was able to raise so much money from Islamic bank, but that didn't come without some, conditionalities. Yeah. So apparently, now that Tinubu has gone to Arabia again, of course, he has gone to seek for money. I mean, they might come back and tell him that establish an Islamic university in Imo State or an Islamic university in Anambra State. I mean, these are we saw what Buhari did. He has established some Islamic universities.
In Ebonyi.
Yes, he did in Ebonyi State. But we must at this moment
resist it. Nigerians should stand up.
Because whatever you say, as far as we're concerned, Biafra is still part of Nigeria because, of course, they have not been able to have their way. And whatever mistake Tinubu makes now will also encapsulate and capture the Biafran, because as it seems, this Islamization agenda is not seem to be slowing down. What's your reaction?
The pace of Islamization in Nigeria is, going high. It's going high on an alarming rate. It's not slowing down because we've seen the other regime handled by a Muslim, then second time a Muslim too. That is a weak point on the Christians. That's point of the, much weakness, on the Christian side. We've seen a Muslim in the first place. How could we, as Christians, endure a Muslim second time? And not only that Muslim president, Muslim vice president. That's an abomination if you ask me. It's unlike us. Nigeria wasn't like this in the 90s, in the 70s, 80s. If there's any anomaly in the government position, I don't understand, especially inefficiency in government in the past of this country, people must, MUST, rise up against such agenda. I don't know whether you understand, or policy. This kind of policy is killing. We are not under Arab. anything Arab, and I can never, and we can never. We are Biafrans, we are not Nigerians. Whatever Tinubu is doing, attending any meeting in Arab or in Saudi Arabia or Iran, is doing it for Nigeria and for his family.
But it's going to affect your because you are still part of Nigeria.
No, we are not part
of
Nigeria.
The Southeast, which of course is part of Biafra, is part of Nigeria. Whatever policies Tinubu brings back with the loan is seeking will impact on your region, whether you like it or not.
No.
Okay, how do you intend to protect yourself?
We are 100% Christians in the southeastern Nigeria. It can never come to us. And if actually it comes, we are going to turn our back on that. Anything Islamization or Arabic agenda.
And even if it comes with developments?
It's for the Fulani.
Even if it comes with developments?
The Muslims.
Mr. Raf, answer that question. Even if it comes with development, that we want to develop these places.
We don't want
but the loan came from the Islamic.
From Arab, no. If Islam or Arab brings development to you, they are going to infiltrate your religion. Your mode of worship will change.
Just like Usman Dan Fodio did.
Just like Usman Dan Fodio did. He romanced with Afonja. Afonja that turned his back on the Oyo Empire, fought with the Oba over there, the warriors at Oyo axis. Then now, Afonja started marrying or mingling with Usman Dan Fodio ideologists. I don't know what to understand. And with time, it was a long time, it didn't just happen. Over 10 years or more. What did they do? He has to be decapitated. Yes, they cut his head. They killed him. So that's their own system. If you allow it in Igbo land, with time, we can start intermarrying, They will use what is called sex evangelism on the Igbos. And before you know it, uniformly, we mix up with them. But we know it ahead of time. That's why we're Igbos. I'm telling you, it is going to that angle, and the Igbo man doesn't allow it. If he comes back and come with Arabic whatever policy or whatever, Islamic or whatever, it's not going to affect Igbo land because we know whom we are. Britain actually manipulated the Igbos using Christianity. Why? Because the kind of religion we have in Igbo land is almost Christianity religion. It has to do with Judaism. Though we are primitive in such a way that we have images, we have trees, we tie trees with wrapper or animal skin. But before ever we talk to our God, we call God of Abiyama, that's God of Abraham. So we know all these traditions, it has, its source or cause from the Jews. I don't know what I understand. So it is going to be very difficult, and the Igbo man would allow it. And you know that the cause we are fighting right now is already emancipating gradually. Manifestation of Biafra is going to bring down all this Arabic policy and the agenda current administration is coming up with in this country. So that's what I'm saying. It can't happen in Biafra land, and you must be rest assured that Igbo man is ready to resist Islamization with his blood.
Thank you very much for that beautiful submission, Mr. Raphael.